Pete's Pigskin Previews spotlighting 80 area high schools from 6-man to 6A as we get ready for the high school football season. Pete's Pigskin Previews are brought to you by Wayland Baptist University and Raider Pump and Supply.
Well, Coach, first remind us how Post finished up last year.
So, Pete, we finished up 2-8. We didn't make the playoffs. We had a rough year. We started a lot of young kids and had a lot of bad injuries last year. So, yeah, we didn't do what we wanted to do.
But I'm sure a lot of kids are back. How many are back offense and defense, starter-wise?
So, on offense, we got 11 back. On defense, we got 9 back. So, we're pretty returner heavy, so to speak.
Well, and last year was the first year for you, Coach, so I'm sure you can see the progress as you enter year 2.
Yes, sir. We didn't have to really reinstall anything. We just continued with what we've been doing. We had a great spring and summer, and it was just continuation for us. We really never stopped. So, yeah, we're so far ahead of where we were last year.
When you look out on the field, what are the Post Antelopes going to look like this year?
You know, I think athleticism-wise, it's going to be really good. I think we've got a lot of good speed. We're not enormous in size, but what we do have is fast and strong, and you know Post. I mean, they're going to be tough kids.
Talk about your non-district schedule.
Non-district, we start off with Brownfield. They're going to be good again this year, and then we follow them up with Forsan and Littlefield, all of which will be good. Great coaches, great programs. So it's not going to be a piece of cake. I do feel like we're going to be more prepared this year than we were last year. I mean, I think everything about the program as it is right now is so far ahead of where it was last year with, coaching and everything. So it's going to be tough, but I think we'll be able to navigate it better than what we have.
And how do you assess district?
As you and I talked about earlier, there's going to be great. This district's got great coaches in it. It's going to be very competitive. I see it matching up similar as it did last year. I would like to think that we're going to improve and put ourselves a little further up the list. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what we are talking about believing in as a program, is that we're going to get back to bowl gold football, and I firmly believe that that's going to happen.
Well, Coach, just coming back to Post, just talk about this community, and I'm sure it's as great as it was when you were here the first time.
Pete, as long as I was coaching outside of Post, after I left here the first time, I'd always said there was one job that I would be interested in. This is it. This is the quintessential football community. We're trying to make it into an all-sport community. But yes, this place has not changed. There's so much tradition here. The kids here eat, sleep, and breathe competition. They're tough. They still play outside. They still work, and it's a great place.
And then, Coach, what are the goals this year for Post?
So we've got a very specific set of goals that we put out, and it's pretty basic. Our first goal is to better our record from last year. We're going to do everything we can to break the 2-win from last year. Okay, and then after that, our next goal is to get in the playoffs. We want to get ourselves in the playoffs. If we can cross that goal off, we want to play for a district championship, and if we can do that, then we want to go. And we've got a little picture of a turkey in there on the wall. We want to have some Thanksgiving practice again in Post, and that's our very specific goals. Every kid on the team knows it. Every coach knows it, and that's our focus for this year.
And then, Coach, these kids have been growing up. They've seen the 2 years they went all the way to the state title. So, I mean, people's exhibit A and B, I mean, it's right there that, if you put the work in, it can happen.
Yes, sir. We talked about it this morning in our team meeting. All of the pieces are in place. Everything is in place. All we have to do is go out and everybody get together and believe in it and do it. And that includes the whole town. That includes X's. That includes the players. Everybody comes together and believes in the opportunity that we have. It's going to happen.